Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video we are going to discuss about agent to agent protocol. So on Google Cloud Next 2025 event which took place on April 9, Google has officially announced A2A protocol, which is nothing but agent to agent protocol. So in this particular paper or in that particular documentation, what it says is one agent can communicate with other agents. So it sounds interesting, right? Let us discuss in detail about this. So in this particular video, what I'll be covering is one, what is A2A protocol and a simplified architecture, not the architecture which you will see on normal Google released document or paper. I found out another architecture which simplifies the Google A2A protocol. So we will be discussing about that. And three will be real world use cases. So I have make a note of real world use cases where you can use this A2A protocol. It will be very interesting, and these all are very short explanation only. I'll try to make it short only. And finally, we will be discussing or we will be setting it up. A2A GitHub repo is available. So we will be setting it up locally on our system, and we will be using Gemini API, and practically we will be hitting it. So guys, this particular video is definitely gonna be very interesting. If you all like this video, do like, share and subscribe the channel, and make sure to share this video on LinkedIn so that we can get subscribers and let's build the community together. So guys, now let's get started. Guys, what is A2A protocol or agent to agent protocol? It's nothing but here one agent will communicate with other agent to get the final answer or to ask for help. Like how you ask for help with your friends if you don't know any answer, right? The same way here one LLM model will ask and help for other LLM model. So you want to know in detail? Let's dive in. So okay, introduction to A2A. Okay, so there are some text which is not visible to you, right? So let me remove my face for now. Yeah. Introduction to A2A, agent to agent. So A2A is an open protocol that complements anthropic model or model context protocol or MCP, which provides helpful tools and context to agents, like drawing on Google's internal expertise in scaling agentic system. We designed the A2A protocol. Oh my god, so guys, you don't want to learn this much, right? So simply you can see this information. A2A empowers developers to build agent capabilities of connecting with any other agent built using the protocol and offer users the flexibility to combine agents for various providers. So here, in short, what it is happening, see, like A2A protocol is nothing but it has the like MCP, you know, right, model context protocol. So it is an advanced version of it. Here what it happens, first Google Gemini will search for the answer. If you ask any question, it will search for the answer, and if Gemini doesn't find the answer, it will ask its friend Claude a help, like, hey Claude, please help me with this particular answer, and immediately Claude will provide the answer. So it will be like one agent communicating with other agent. So let me explain you in detail. Here I have an architecture for that. So how A2A works, agent to agent. So this is the image on Google, and obviously it looks a bit complex, right? So here is a simplified image. So for suppose you are an user and you have your laptop, client laptop is your local LLM, you can say. You ask question to ChatGPT. Now what ChatGPT will do, it will check the answers in its entire knowledge base and in Google, everywhere. Google, Brave, Blink, this one, Bing, everywhere. It will search at everywhere, and finally it doesn't, if it doesn't find the answer or if it thinks it needs some help, it will ask to Claude, it will ask to DeepSeek, and immediately these models, what they will do, they will start to search, and if still they doesn't find, they will also ask help with other LLM models which are available. It can ask to Meta. Like in short, right, many LLM models we are having right now from different companies. There are multiple LLM models. You have Grok from X, and Meta, you have from Meta Llama models, and from Mixtral you have Mixtral based models. There are multiple models. So what here Google is trying to do is, instead of creating a new LLM model, it is just trying to connect with all the multiple LLM models and establish a connection with among them so that they all can talk and provide you the final answer. Obviously this looks a bit complex. AI plus AI, if it tries to talk, it will become somewhat like, what is this? You have seen many failures as well previously, but here it has created just MCP kind of thing. Right now only MCP has been supported with Claude, and in other LLM models they haven't introduced it. Obviously now even you have ChatGPT, and even Gemini has the MCP capability, in short, after this agent to agent protocol. So it's possible to communicate with Claude. Let us discuss in detail now the real world use cases, and after the real world use cases we will go with the implementation. So real world use cases, several industries led by organizations, or several organizations have used this A2A protocol. In that, the first one is Salesforce. So Salesforce is integrating A2A to enable their AI agents to seamlessly interact with other enterprise agents, enhancing customer relationship management workflow. Here Salesforce is using A2A as an management or customer relationship manager, you can say. So what in short here it is doing, right? Salesforce might have deployed multiple agents for different organizations based on different sectors, right? So what here it is doing, agent to agent communication. It is creating a base agent which can communicate with all these agents and find out its everyday updates and whether it's working properly or there is some improvements needed. Same goes to SAP utilizes A2A to allow their agents to collaborate across various business functionalities and streamlining process like dispute resolutions and connecting agent handling emails. So here the agent is working in short in customer support and interaction. Box, there is a company called Box which is implementing A2A to ensure their content management agents can communicate with agents from other platforms, facilitating more efficient document handling and workflow automation. So yeah, this company is also using A2A agent. Sounds interesting, right? Now let us see how it practically works. So I'm not going to go in detail, or I haven't gone in detail because we should go with the practical very soon. So let me before that open their GitHub repo. So this is the GitHub repo of A2A. You can see here, this is agent to agent protocol which they have introduced. So let's copy this, let's clone this, copy the link, and yeah, I already have an A2A actually here, so we can use this one, but I'll delete this and I'll reconfigure for you all so that you all can understand it in detail. So let's wait for it to get deleted. Oh no, it's taking time to get deleted. Okay, yeah, it's about to be completed. So I'll open my CMD here and git clone the repo. So now the repo has been cloned, completed. So now what we have to do before we open the repo, so we are going to use lang graph here. Okay, so in today we are going to use the lang graph. So just open the samples, and inside samples you can see Python and JavaScript. So this agent to agent protocol supports both for JavaScript and Python. You can use any of them. So in this I'll go with agents. Again, open the agents. Inside agents I'll go with lang graph. So this is lang graph, and you can see the architecture here. So I'm not going to definitely explain you this architecture because the video will become lengthy, one thing, and I already simplified you. The same thing is going here internally. So yeah, you can see here we have to follow the steps to run it. We have to use UV, okay, UV, which is nothing but UVCon. Let's open this. Okay, Now you can see here, I'll go with a new terminal. I'll close this welcome. I'll open my command prompt. And by the way, guys, I already created a video on MCP, which is nothing but I did not create on Cloud MCP. I created a new video on GitHub MCP. So if anyone wants it, even I have explained the setup as well. So if you want it, please check the particular video out. I'll provide the link in this video description. So now here, what we need to do, nothing, don't need to create your VENV as well. That will be automatically done. So just open your this one, yeah, change CD to lang graph. You have to go to this particular path. So let's go to this path, and here what you need to do, first you need to set your Google API key. So for this API key, what you have to do is search here for, so Google API key. Immediately you will get here, get a Gemini API key. Not this. Wait, I have it, I guess. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, AI Studio. So you can go for Google AI Studio, and in this you can click on API key and you can get a new API key. So for now, I'm not going to create a new API key, or neither I'm going to show you my API key. There is a small issue here, guys. Sometimes A2A is working with free tier, and sometimes it is requesting for the premium API key. So make sure to use premium API key if possible, or try with free API key. It should mostly work. Sometimes it will show you error, but it will mostly work. So let us set it. See, here there is an update. Google or this A2A team has mentioned Echo because they have used their Linux systems. If you are using your Windows system, instead of Echo, use set. Okay, set Google API key is equals to, and this code should actually come here. Okay, so that's one of the issue here. So make sure to provide that. Let me just set this API key and I'll come back. Okay, so I have set my API key. Okay, I cannot show you my API key, so just use set Google API key is equals to. So you have to just provide this in terminal. No need to give this open brace dot env. So just type this command. I'll just show you. See here, set is equals to, and here your API key, not even double quotes. Okay, set Google API key. Yeah, set Google API key is equals to your API key. That's all. Don't need of double quotes for this API key as well, is equals to. Okay, so just directly give it without double quotes. It will accept in your terminal. Now let's go back. After this, we need to install UV Python pin 313. So let's install this. So it's been pinned to version 3.13, and now UVBNV. Okay, it has created activate with dot BNB activate. So yes. Okay, so my service has been activated here. So here you will see source activate slash bin activate. So don't use this command. It will be helpful for Linux, not for Windows. So Windows, it is directly giving you here, see, or else you can copy this. Just pause the video and type this if you doesn't get this, and activate it. So it's been activated. Now next, simple, just run UV. Okay, UV run, and it's saying that creating virtual environment. So we haven't created the VENV, so it's building the VENV. No problem. Or it's just downloading everything. So let it to download it. It's building the A2A samples and all the requirements. It's installing here for the first time. Let's wait for it to complete this installation. Okay, you can see here it has been started. By default, the port is localhost 10,000, and you will not be given here with any UI, guys. Don't worry. Okay, so don't open this port. So next task, what you have to do is you have to run another command, that is uv run host /cli. So for this, what you need to do, you have to open an terminal again. So I'll open an terminal here. So A2A file, here I'll type cmd. I got my terminal up here. Now here if I run this, it will not work because you have to go to that particular path, cd samples, I guess. Yeah, samples, cd py python, and inside this cd agents as well, I guess. Now it should work. No, okay, cd double dot. Okay, it's in Python. No need to go for agents, okay? And boom, you can see here it has been given here, and you can see here this is currency agent. So by default, right, Google has created this sample file here, you can see Python, and inside this agent if you go, now there is a lang graph. So inside this lang graph, if you see the agent.py, so inside this agent.py code you can see here it's currency exchange. It will check the currency rates of currency from USD to INR, whatever currency you want, you can provide, and it will check. And here it is internally hitting this API dot frankfurter dot app. Yeah, frankfurter dot app. So and it is giving the parameters from currency and to currency to provide you the proper currency rates. And it has given the prompt instructions here. Gemini 2.0 Flash model has been used here, and the task completion. Okay, this is the class, and finally you have the main.py here. So guys, now I have reset the API key. Now let us again try it again. So I have run this, and now what I'll do, I'll go back to my terminal actually. Yeah, so the terminal, let me open the terminal again. CMD, and here let me copy this command, cd samples, cd python, and run this. Okay, now let's test it. So first let us test it with default question, then we will go forward. You can see here the push notification triggered, and you can see here the output US and GBP is $1 is equal to 0.77382 GBP. So now let's try it for India INR. And you can see here $1 is equals to 86.16 INR. So is it true? Today's rate, let us see. USD to INR conversion, yeah, 86.19, and here it gave 86.16, 3 paisa difference. Okay guys, so I hope you all got it. This is a custom agent, currency exchange agent, and you can build your multiple agents. So you can see a state the currency agent server here, and in this agent skill is there, right? So inside this particular class, in the common, you have to write this, and you have to actually build this. If you modify the code, you can easily build it inside the agent.py as well. So you have some of the things related to this particular system configuration and the currency exchange agent class. So you can modify this and you can build your own custom agent as well. So it completely depends. If you want a part 2 to build a custom agent, please comment below. I'll definitely create a custom agent based on your comments. So guys, that's all for today's video. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Meet you all again on my next video. Bye bye.